Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Ifa Safira and today I will presenting a critique of a Forbes article titled Resolving Conflict in the Workplace and Why Common Sense Isn't Enough, published in 2023. I selected this article because conflict is an unavoidable part of organizational life and understanding how to manage it effectively is essential, especially for future HR professionals like us. In this presentation, I will cover four main parts, which are a summary of the article, a critical analysis, recommendations for improvement, and supporting academic reference. So, let's begin with the summary. For summary of the article highlights that workplace conflicts often arises from miscommunications and unclear expectations. Conflict expert Richard Burke explains that employees sometimes assume they understand instructions, but in reality, they do not, leading to mistake and tensions. Another point emphasized is that many managers move into leadership roles based on technical expertise, not because they have the skills to manage people. As a result, they may not know how to handle conflict constructively. According to Burke, resolving conflict requires more than institutions. It demands structured conversations, active listenings, awareness of different personality types, and sometimes professional mediators. The article also stresses that healthy conflict resolutions create psychological safety, reduces turnover, and helps build a more positive work culture. Ultimately, the author argues that relying on a common sense alone is insufficient, as conflict often reflects deeper systemic issues within the organization. Critical analysis. Here is my evaluations of the article. Agreement 1. Communication breakdowns are the key source of conflict. I strongly agree with the point. Many workplace issues begin with unclear instructions or assumptions. This is very common in Malaysian SMEs, where communication tends to be informal. Research by Jen and Bendesky 2022 supports the idea that miscommunication is a major factor in intra-group conflicts. For Agreement 2, managers are not trained to resolve conflict. I also agree that many managers lack the proper training to handle people-related issues. Promotions often prioritize seniority or performance, not leadership skills. Within training, managers may escalate conflict rather than resolve it. Rahim 2021 also highlight the importance of conflict management skills in leadership roles. For Agreement 3, conflict exposes larger organizational problems. The article rightfully states that conflict rarely occurs in isolation issues such as unfair workload, favoritism, and unclear roles contribute to tension. This is consistent with organizational development theory, which explains that conflict is usually a symptom of deeper structural weaknesses. For minor disagreement, focus is mostly on small business. My small disagreement is that the article heavily discusses conflict in the small businesses. In larger companies, conflict situations are often more complex due to multiple departments, hierarchical levels, and unit involvement, while the ideas in the article still apply a broader perspective would strengthen the argument. Overall, the article provides meaningful insights and align well with academic research. For the recommendations, based on the article and supporting literature, here are my recommendations. First, it provides structured conflict resolutions training. Managers should be trained in emotional intelligence, active listening, and negotiations. This equips them to handle conflict more effectively. 2. Develop clear communication SOP. Organizations need standardized procedures for giving instructions, sharing feedback, and reporting issues. These help prevent misunderstanding. For number 3, use neutral mediators when needed. Sensitive conflicts should involve an impartial HR mediator or external professional to ensure fairness and reduce bias. And 4, build a culture of psychological safety. Employees should feel comfortable speaking out without fear of punishment. According to Edmondson 2019, psychological safety is essential for teamwork and trust. Number 5, conduct regular check-ins. For consistent team check-ins, weekly or bi-weekly, allow managers to detect early signs of conflicts and address them quickly. For the references to support my critique, I refer to several academic sources, including Jen and Bendesky 2022, who discuss communication in conflict, Rahim 2021, who highlight the importance of managerial conflict skills, Jordan and Trott 2020, who link emotional intelligence with leadership's effectiveness, Edmond San 2019, who emphasizes psychological safety, Saleh and Nordin 2023, who examine workplace conflict in Malaysian SMES. These references strengthen the validity of my analysis and support the arguments I presented. In conclusion, the article offers valuable insight into the roots of workplace conflict and explain why common sense alone is not enough to resolve it. With proper training and structured communications, organizations can create healthier, safer, and more productive environment. Thank you for listening. Bye.